Hey, what is up, everybody? What is up, universe? Welcome to Versus. If you're just tuning in, we are about to go into, what, Losers Finals of doubles?
I believe, yeah, this is Losers Finals.
Losers Finals, and we're going to have Team Oingo Boingo.
Oingo Boingo. The Oingo Boingo brothers.
Isn't that the name of a boss in, like,
it's
Legend of Zelda?
It's a,
Ocarina of Time?
I think so.
It's Oingo Bongo.
Yeah,
right?
This is the Oingo Boingo Brothers. It's actually a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reference.
Okay.
It's a really good show. It's a really good show. I love it.
Decent name pick. They're going to be going up against Little Boba, which is Zig and Boba Tapioca. Those guys almost winning in Winners Finals. So close. In a 2v1 situation, ended up losing to DSS's Ness, who clutched it out in an amazing Game 5.
That was so close.
Yeah.
That match was so ridiculously close. One mistake by DSS, and Boba just would have gravity pulled at his PK Thunder 2, and it would have been over.
But now in Losers Finals, these teams are going to square off in a best of 5. First to 3 wins. It's going to be Rosaluma and Little Mac versus Ike and Villager. Yeah.
Ike Villager.
Interesting that they're going with that team again.
Yeah, no, I definitely preferred the other team that they were running before. Or even Lucario. I would definitely love to see Villager Lucario.
Yeah, I think Lucario would be very strong in the teams, but right now, looks like Ike is going to be playing the same way that Zig does in the Boba Tapioca and Zig mix-up here. Ike's going to be sitting out in front, putting on a lot of damage, trying to rack up percent and get that high knockback kills.
Yep.
And Oingo, he's going to be throwing a lot of projectiles, probably trying to space out Boba. It's the best part about Villager is that he doesn't have to get it within the range of Luma. He can stay very far back.
That forward air, the back air, those slingshots is doing a lot of work. And of course, he has his gyroids. And his amazing recovery.
But Zig has a fist, and that fist sent Boingo flying into the blast zone. Ike down to stock right now. Villager fairly high. Little Mac and Rosaluma sitting rather well. A great KO punch onto Villager.
That was a great KO punch. He didn't even have to set it up for anything. It was just a raw KO punch.
When Zig doesn't feel pressured, if you don't put pressure on Zig, he's going to run rampant. He's such a patient player and so punish-oriented that when he has the space to do what he wants, you're losing stocks.
Oh, you are. Yeah, especially when a Little Mac has a KO punch, it's really scary, but you have to put the pressure on him. You have to get him up into the air because that is the only way that he's able to lose his KO punch. You can time it out, but that just takes way too long.
But Boba now, they've switched. Boba's been taking point and doing his best to let Zig have space to play patiently, stay outside of the threat of danger. And it's working out because Little Mac's got 3 stocks and a KO punch ready to go.
And there it goes, but it doesn't kill, but that is still a lot of damage. That KO punch raw does about 30%. Oh, and he's not able to recover from that distance, unfortunately.
This game is even in stocks, but definitely not in percent. Boba's going to make it back, taking a lot of percent and losing Luma.
That was a great playoff stage by Villager.
Zig, though, he's taking a combo to the face from Boingo there. Ike showing that, hey, I'm just as buff as you, and I got a sword.
I went to the gym for this version of the game.
He definitely did. Ike is looking huge, but the red team is looking bigger because right now they are throwing the blue team as far off stage as they can. Once again, sticking to what they do best, keeping stage control, racking up that damage. Honestly, you know what this reminds me of? Oh, Zig with the double kill. This reminds me of Fox Sheep. No, actually kind of like Fox Peach.
Actually, yeah, Fox Peach.
It's very Fox Peach.
Definitely Fox Peach.
Zig just laying down percent and doing a lot of damage. Oh.
Oh my
Them
goodness.
jabs. Made that little boy look like a punching bag right there.
Those jabs, they hurt way too much. They definitely hurt way too much. Being able to do about maybe 25, 30% if you don't DI it correctly.
And it's difficult in this situation to DI out because you're going to be heading right into a Rosaluma.
Yeah.
Zig's taking the offense right now. Boba's just trying to neutralize a lot of the projectiles that Villager has by using her gravitational pull. Boba being super patient off stage as well. Just waiting for those air dodges. Oingo is all alone right now, sandwiched between two members of the red team, falling off stage.
Oh, there it is.
Great down air.
And he spaced it correctly so that Luma was able to hit with... Luma was able to hit at the same time Rosalina was able to hit. And of course, if both of them hit at the same time, you get double the knockback, like always.
That's the best part about being a character specialist. Once you really put in a lot of time and work into your character, you know that at certain spacings and at certain percent, you have these different options that will ensure a kill rather than giving someone another opportunity back onto the fray. But we are going to Town and City. Blue team's pick right now.
I always love the stage, of course, but I'm a Fox main. I always love the low ceiling, the close sides, which results in easy kills.
I think Zig is feeling the same way. His up smashes and KO punches have been incredibly on point. Hopefully the blue team, though, can do a little bit better job of putting pressure on Zig, because I feel like Boba can still kind of give some protection to Zig, even if pressure's being put on him. But Zig can easily lose a stock from a 2v1 situation rather quickly. True. And then the blue team can end up switching their priority over to Rosa. And I think that's how they should play this matchup, but Villager has a hard time against Rosaluma because that gravitational pull is going to take all of the projectiles that Villager has, which is almost all of his moves.
And Luma is just able to cover up just so much space, which is the other thing. Just the two of them together, Rosalina and Little Max had so much. Oh, that was a great forward smash.
And an up smash coming out of Zig. Sending this man away.
And Little Mac has a KO punch. One hit on a Villager, he's dead, but Ike will actually be able to survive it unless he gets down tilted 2 or 3 times.
Oh, Zig was definitely trying to go for Villager there, but he missed just by a little bit. Grabbing some going into Zig. Blue team has control of the stage right now. Zig is just trying to put some pressure onto Villager while Boba recovers back onto the stage. What I see here is that the red team likes to let Boba just recover because Rosaluma has such a good recovery. Zig doesn't go to the side of the stage and try and cover for Boba, but I think that's because that would put Zig in a bad position himself, and he would much rather let the good recovery do its job and Zig just put on pressure where he can.
I'm surprised that the Villager doesn't go out and try to deal more damage onto Rosalina and Luma, especially if there's not much that Luma could really do when she's coming back besides just try to go for an up B. And Villager could just neutral air, probably do a couple forward airs in there too before going back with his own up B.
Oingo is up in the air. He comes back to Oingo. Nice up smash.
That was a great up smash.
Taking a stock. The stocks actually aren't too far off. Zig has 3, making the red team have 4 total and 3 on the side of the blue team.
The game's actually fairly even, especially if Little Mac gets hit by anything. He's done for it.
But red team just has so much control. Boba controls the air, and Zig is a master of the ground. Unless you have that invincibility coming down like I just did, that back air kill,
that's not going to help.
It's going to be a lot harder.
That super armor that Little Mac has is just a lot of work. Ooh.
Red team is playing at the pace that they want to. They're controlling the space exactly how they plan. Zig taking point way in front, and if anyone gets past them, you have Rosalina and Luma waiting to kind of get you in the air and start a combo. This is an interesting situation. Whenever someone is behind Boba, they have a way bigger opportunity to put pressure on the red team, and the red team kind of falls apart not knowing what to do. But unfortunately, that bowling ball ended up killing his own partner, Ike. pretty unfortunate. Villager's just throwing bowling balls onto the floor. But he will not be able to do that for long, being that these stage transformations.
Ooh. Trying to go for that down smash, that one frame on the ledge grab.
Boba's in the air, exactly where he wants to be.
Oh, but Luma down air.
The Luma setup right there.
That was great.
Boba just uses Luma like a pro. He knows exactly, like, I would even go so far as to say that he set that up.
He did. I believe that he used the neutral B to throw Luma into the stage as he jumped up. And that left Luma there, which allowed him to then just do a down air.
And there was nothing that Villager could do about it. Now, it is 2-0.
2-0.
Are we going to see that 3-0 and a handshake coming out of Team Little Luma? We will find out, but we're going to go on to Game 3. Boingo Boingo's pick of stage. They're going to a flat stage. Once again, not something you really want to do against Little Mac. And Villager just so well on platforms.
Oh, yeah. I don't understand why they went back to Final Destination. They could have gone to another stage that that Villager tries on. Like, for example, Delfino is another good one.
It's probably just a personal preference there. But personal preference is not going to help when you're giving your opponents the stage advantage.
No.
Red team is just sticking to their guns, controlling the stage, waiting for people to land back onto the ground. Boba, every single time somebody's in the air, that's the time where Boba wants to be out there, putting on pressure. Great forward smash, though.
That was a great forward smash.
Taking a Villager stock.
Oh, Little Mac has almost has that KO punch. There we go. So he's going to definitely try to look for it.
Zig has been just roaming free, being able to roll into space where he has as much space as he needs to work with, as Mac needs to be able to put on the perfect amount of pressure and a lot of damage.
And he just covers that space so quickly with probably like one of the fastest runs in the game.
And those amazing rolls as well.
Yeah, definitely one of the best rolls in the game as well.
The game is fairly even, though. Boba did lose his first stock. Nice forward smash, though. Very, very well spaced for Boba. Boingo making a little bit of a flub there, not knowing. I mean, spacing is everything, especially with the sword character.
Oh, that was
good follow-up with the back air, yeah. Okay, KO punch comes out of Zig. Ends up missing. He gets back aired in the face for it. And now stocks are tied. Villager does have high percent, though.
Oh, wow. Well, forward tilt at the edge at 100% ends up taking them out.
Zig does not let people live past 100 very often.
No.
He's always there. I mean, a tilt will kill. He doesn't even have to commit with a high lag move.
No.
He can just put down a tilt, ends up killing Villager, who's fairly light. And his counters against Ike have been working in his favor.
Yeah, especially if with Little Mac, if you throw out a fresh forward tilt, that thing kills on average at 110. If you're at the edge against Villager, 100, as we saw before. And I believe his forward tilt is fairly fresh, if I remember correctly. He's been throwing out nothing but down tilts, dash attacks to cover all that space. That was a good recovery by Zig, just barely able to make it back.
The blue team is not in a good spot right now. The red team has control of the stage. Blue team is taking a lot of percent, and Zig is ready to close out stocks. Boba's keeping Villager completely occupied.
Oh, that was a good down air stage spike.
The red team taking out stocks at the exact same time. That's some team synergy right there. Now it is Boingo versus Boba Tapioca and Zig in a 2v1 situation. We've seen previously that it's not impossible, but it is definitely a huge uphill battle.
Most definitely. This is definitely not something that you want to get yourself into.
That down smash, though, brings it into a 2-stock to 1 situation. Boba's just hanging back, waiting for Luma to come. That patience is definitely necessary. Playing that corner probably isn't too good for Ike, though. He does cover a good amount of space, and they can't get him from behind, but Zig has the opportunity to put on a lot of pressure on the ledge.
Oh, there's
and
that
off
down
stage,
air.
another very well-spaced down air. And the game goes 3-0 in a handshake to Little Luma, going into Grand Finals against UC Smash, a.k.a. Smashville.
UC Smashville.
UC Smashville.
UC Smashville. And we're going to get ourselves another rematch.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, Boba and Zig definitely showed that they are at least the second strongest team.
Oh, yeah.
At this tournament today. They have potential to be the first. It was a 3-2 in winners, and it went to game 5.
And it was down to the wire at the very end.
The wire. They were up in a 2v1 situation looking fantastic. And DSS just clutched it out. Maybe their team had some jitters or something. But at this point, we are probably going to be moving into some singles before we go into grands. It looks like that. Everybody at home, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here with us through another week of Versus. We love to just get hype and have fun.
Oh, yeah.
And doubles is one of it's my favorite event on Tuesdays. I love watching doubles because these teams come and they team with the same person every time, most of the time.
That's true.
Sean kind of switches up partners, but
yeah,
he still teams with people who he's teamed with in the past for like years. And a lot of these guys are trying to push doubles and push the meta and push themselves so that we can see some, like the UC Smash guys just growing every single week. Now they're sitting in grands.
Yeah.
In grand finals.
That's true.
For the first time at Versus. They've got to feel good about that.
It is for the first time in Versus.
Yes.
They've done a lot of work to get where they're at right now.
That is true. It looks like up next we're going to have DSS versus Pro Beans. Pro Beans with that fancy-looking mustache.
Yeah. Oh, this is a very fancy-looking mustache.
That's a nice
I like
mustache.
it. I like it.
DSS sporting a little bit less facial hair. Actually, everyone, DSS just celebrated a birthday 2 days ago, I want to say. Or a day ago. A day ago.
It was a day ago?
Yesterday was DSS's birthday. Yeah.
Oh, how old is he again? Forget. 12?
He is now 20. He's now 20 years of age. Good job, DSS, for living for 20 years and having an amazingness. Those two things are the only things that I will give you a little golf clap for living for 20 years and having an amazingness. But now we get to see Pro Beans, who he was the Ike that we've been seeing in doubles, but doing a pretty good job, and he's the only Ike we've seen so far at Versus on stream.
Oh, that's true. Ike is definitely a rare character. He's very hard. He does not have the best recovery in the world either. Yeah, it looks. Oh, I thought they were just gonna be doing a button check.
So, very interesting thing here. DSS's name does actually stand for Dark Supersonic.
Yeah.
It was a name he made when he was like 13 or 14.
Yeah, it was like 12.
Terrible name.
Yeah.
But DSS, it's a decent tag to stick with. He does play Sonic. He always, experiments with Sonic in every game just because, the namesake.
Yeah.
And Sonic's a pretty powerful character in this game. He has the ability to go in, do a lot of damage, back out. And his grabs are a lot better in this game, and his smash attacks are a lot faster than they were previously, and they actually have kill power. So
his side B just absolutely hurts. If you side B into them, that's one hitbox. If you jump into them, that's another hitbox. And then of course you can follow it up with another aerial. So getting hit by side B, that's probably around like 35 damage just off of that. And as you can see right here, his tech chase game is really strong, able to just down throw you, follow where you're gonna roll, down throw to you again, and just do that over and over and over again. Just keep chasing you. And of course that spring.
Oh, Boingo does a reverse up B on accident. He's been playing this game really well. Oh,
that was
DSS showing that he's learned a couple tricks about his hometown, Smashville.
Oh, that was a great forward smash. Just getting the read on him.
Boingo was doing really well at putting on pressure in his first stock, but DSS kind of took over control very, very quickly.
there's not really much that I could do. Like, well, I've seen this match a few times.
I think that Boingo really needs to utilize Nair a lot more. It's one of the faster moves that has the hitbox out for a long time, so you can end up catching Sonic.
If I remember correctly, there was this match, but this was a match in Grand Finals at one of the at tournament. I believe like a couple months ago. The Ike used a lot of down throws. He went for a lot of pivot grabs to try and grab Sonic out of his side B, and went for down throw back air, down throw neutral air, down throw forward air, and that just piled on the damage over and over again. And then of course he went for reads with the smash attacks. But
it looks like Pro Beans is going to have to learn a little bit from that tournament series, because right now DSS has a very good lead, 177 and a stock ahead. Ike not being able to kill is something we don't see very often. That forward smash is going to be way too slow for Sonic.
That was a great side B recovery. I probably would have tried to go for an up B or just not given up on that, but he went for a side B.
Sonic with Rage is going to be super powerful, but... And DSS pauses for some reason. Ends up... Well, I suppose he did forfeit a stock there.
Yeah, no, he died. He died.
Boingo's at 148. That's not going to be a good percent to be at. Let's see if DSS ends up finishing this off with a throw. Sonic does have...
He's looking for that back throw, which is almost as powerful as Ness's.
Very strong work there with Sonic.
Definitely one of the strongest back throws in the game.
Okay, it looks like... Also, stock time limit to 6.
Stock time limit 6.
Well, it looks like Apology Man did kind of want to bring up that pause in the game.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you do get hit and you're about to die and you pause, I would say that that would count towards the stock afterwards.
That's what I was thinking as well.
So you would immediately lose the game. But I don't think that Pro Beans is going to take it.
No.
And DSS is going back to Ness this time. Good choice there, sticking with his main. Okay, and they're going to be on FD. I think this is a pretty good stage choice for Ike.
Oh yeah, most definitely, especially against a Ness. Well, it is against a Ness though. Ness could just down throw you and just forward air over and over and over again, and you really do not have any place to go. But same good step for the Ness.
I feel like it just wouldn't be a good situation for Ike to be below Ness at any point.
No.
So not having platforms is going to help just a little bit. But at the same time, those combos for both characters are going to extend very far.
Oh, most definitely.
Percent is actually very tight right now. DSS is on the offensive, waiting for Boingo to come and hit the ground. Pro Beans. Percent's a little bit in DSS's favor. He's going to put on some damage. I like that he never uses the back throw until his opponent is at kill percent.
Oh, that was a great down smash, man. Catch DSS out, but ooh, that up air almost killed as well.
And this up air is pretty strong. Ike's a very heavy character. It probably wouldn't end up killing him. I'd say until like 130, 135.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right. Yeah,
DSS.
Ike is extremely heavy.
This Ike is actually doing a really good job of just keeping up in percent. Doing a lot better than the last game. That
And
back throw will kill.
Of course, he's going to be looking for another grab and two more forward airs.
Looks like Ike's down tilt comes out very quickly. I would like to see some shield pressure coming out of Pro Beans with some down tilt there.
The only downside with down tilt is that I believe it has a lot of after lag, which is the downside for Ike. His moves, while they do come out fairly quickly, even with the moves like forward tilt, they have a lot of lag afterwards.
Forward tilt not even killing at about 140.
That's actually really surprising, as I would have expected that move to kill. Oh, that was a bad up B recovery.
DSS getting a little greedy there. But he is up 62%. Although DSS does have to get about double the percent that he currently does to get a straight up kill off of a smash attack.
That's true.
But Gimps are something that Ness is really good at.
Ness is really, really good at them, especially if I think it's just go. Oh my goodness, getting spiked out of his up B.
Great job from Pro Beans keeping up in that game, and then knowing that off stage, that up B is not safe.
Nope.
There's so many options for people when DSS or Ness in general just uses his up B off stage. It's going to be very, very difficult to come back on without getting spiked by that amazing, amazing down air.
Oh, that down air was absolutely amazing.
Very well placed. It is 1-1 in this match, and this is only a best of 3, so whoever ends up winning this next one wins it all.
Oh, straight to Congo jungle.
And they're going to game 3. It looks like there's a little bit of dispute on whether or not Congo jungle is legal.
It is.
Yeah, it looks like Congo jungle is legal at this tournament series.
If we're following Apex rules, Congo jungle is definitely one of the legal stages here.
And DSF is up a full stock after a great fair combo off stage.
Oh, that was a great use of down smash, using the back hitbox to hit Pro Beans.
It looks like DSS knows that in this kind of situation, off stage is hard for Ike. It's a difficult place to be.
It's just really hard for Ike to do anything off stage. And if he gets hit like even beneath the stage, he is gone.
Well, it looks like we're getting information that Congo jungle is doubles only. Looks like they're talking about it here. See if Congo jungle is only allowed in doubles. Okay, there's a dispute going on right now. It looks like that game 3 did not end up counting. So at this point, looks like there's going to be a game 3. Good question here. DSS and Pro Beans are going to be going into game 3. Redoing that Congo jungle game, there was a little bit of misinformation. Everybody thought that Congo jungle was going to be legal in singles as well, but it's not. Game 3 is going to be played once again.
Well, let's see where DSS takes him this time. Oh yeah, just run it back.
All right, they're going on the battlefield. And, well, Boingo's taking the lead right now. He has another opportunity, and he's not going to let it slip through his fingers.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
DSS has yet to put on even 1% until he gets that grab into fair combo. And Boingo
is doing work right now.
Pro Beans. There is definitely a reason his name is Pro Beans. Because he's he's been stepping it up every game. And right now, he's getting his follow-ups. I don't know if this stage in particular, I mean, it's actually been working out fairly well for Pro Beans. He's been staying in his shield on the platforms because he knows that DSS wants to come up with an aerial. He's not going to jump up and go for a grab.
Oh, he waited too long.
Boingo just didn't make it back, misspaced that up B just by a little bit. And the top of that up B has no drift whatsoever, so it's not going to pull him a little bit higher. DSS has a good lead now. He's racking up percent. Boingo's, ooh.
Oh, that was a really close PK Thunder too, but good thing you got that that back air in.
Oh, nice tech.
That was a great tech, but
DSS gave that extra up air, which actually probably brought Pro Beans back onto the stage.
being nice, but oh, he just wanted the back throw kill.
Dude, DSS raised his hand in the air when he got that back throw, just finishing it off with a clean two-stock. Wow. I'm sensing a little bit of aggression.
Just a
that was a little,
bit.
That was...
Yeah.
Yep. So we're going on to the next game here, and it's going to be Boba Tapioca versus Phoenix D.
Ooh.
Oh, dude, Phoenix D is okay. I think my top 3 favorite players.
Yeah.
No, there's just 2. There's just Zig and Phoenix D. There's just Zig and Phoenix D, dude.
Phoenix
The
D
Kings. The 2 Kings. They're so amazing. Phoenix D, that Mario killer. That man, he took a break for like a few tournaments.
Yeah.
For about 2 weeks. And he was like, look, I didn't play super well in the last tournament that I competed in, but I'm going to give it a shot. Oh, that's actually not Boba Tapioca. We have Vin. I thought, Boba Tapioca sat down for a second. But he took 2 weeks, little vacation. He was like, I just need to train up. I need to take some time and all that. But you know what? He's back. And he's back ready to win. He told me a little bit earlier, he was like, look, man, I gotta get in there. I'm a part of the community now, and I'm gonna keep representing as a part of the community. And you know what? I appreciate that. He is our Mario main. He is a killer. He gives me a little head nod over there because he knows he's about to try and go in style. That is, Phoenix D's has 2 things he wants to do in every match. Style and achieve victory. And he wants to style his way to victory.
His forward spikes are just godlike. He lands them almost every match I see. He always goes for that forward air.
Oh, he definitely
and
does.
he gets it.
Phoenix D knowing his grab combos there. Changing it up because Vin, he can spin dash out of it when he gets down thrown by Phoenix D.
Oh, you cannot grab active hitboxes, which is the new thing in Smash 4.
Vin trying to take a little bit control of the stage. Throws out an up smash, though. Kind of a Hail Mary. Ooh, Phoenix with the Scorpion Sting.
Ooh, we tried to catch the back roll of Sonic.
Yeah, I think Phoenix D was looking for a straight get up there. Vin, I like, though, that he's being patient. He knows that he's at high percent. He shouldn't just go in. He's thinking out what he's going to do next. Interesting grab choice for the back throw.
He should have gone for the up throw and definitely tried to combo off of it, or even down throw and went for the tech chase instead of the back throw.
That was a really good forward smash from Phoenix D.
Oh, that was.
Now Phoenix should just play it safe, throw out safe moves, either, you know, on shield or in the neutral, like some fireballs. But Phoenix D loves being aggressive. He's going to stay in that close range because Mario's combos him. That's where you can get him.
He's been using that that back air a lot as well. That back air is just so good. It has very little landing lag. It comes out really quickly. It stays out for what feels like a long time.
You are 100% right in that. Phoenix is like, hey man, I have Rage. I'm at 127. I'm going to play a little bit safer because I don't want to lose this stock. But knowing that, ooh, that back throw ends up killing.
That back throw.
I believe with a little bit better DI, he could have survived that. But
maybe. He was at 144, and that thing is.
You are right. It's 144. That's
at 144 at the edge of the stage.
Sonic at 100, though. A pure 100. Probably won't die from a fully charged smash attack. Well, from a smash attack. But the percent is racking up, and it's going to be very, very difficult for Vin to get back into this game without a Gimp.
Oh no, but he messed up his recovery right there.
Or Phoenix D can Gimp himself.
Yeah, that's another way to go.
That is definitely something that Vin was hoping for. He's like, I hope this man SDs. We're going to be going into game 2. Let's see where the counter pick is going to be. It's going to be Phoenix D's counter pick.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like they're going to stick characters.
If I remember correctly, he is probably going to run to Howard. Howard or, oh, right back to Battlefield.
Right back. But at this time, it's going to be normal Battlefield. We're going to have some platform action here. I think one of the things about platforms that's really good is it stops the aerial approach of Sonic when he's above. He doesn't have the option of dare anymore. The spin dash isn't going to, you know, come and hit you. You have an option for spacing as well. So get him when he's coming back down. Sonic goes up pretty high, and Mario can't really keep up. But with those platforms assist, maybe we'll see some up B combos?
Ooh, almost. We almost had up B combos.
Phoenix does not want to lose the opportunity of winning this game since he threw away that last one. Nice up air into forward smash combo. He didn't end up getting the sweet spot there. Vin is definitely feeling pressured right now. Vin's trying to move in to get some grabs, try and get Mario in the air for a follow-up, but Phoenix D's just being wily.
Oh yeah, they're just both looking for grabs right now. Unless you're Phoenix D, catching him sleeping with that forward smash.
Phoenix D's face right now, he has this crazy concentration face, where he just has these deadly eyes, and he knows that after that last game, he wants to do his best to kind of show his opponent, hey, that was all me that lost that first one.
Yeah, he does not want to do any mistakes like he did in the first game. He just wants to bring it back solid. Ooh, that was a great forward air up smash by Phoenix D. Attacking on a lot of percent right there.
Vin's trying to work off of these grabs here and get Phoenix D off stage, try and get a Gimp.
Well, that was a great attempt, but
Vin just hasn't been getting the opportunities that he's looking for. He has a lot of whiff grabs, but when he catches them, nice throw. I think Vin really just needs to wait out those air dodges from Phoenix D. Phoenix D air dodges in the first available time, every single time. And Vin, with a little bit of a change, would be able to actually get the punish off of
that. Yeah, if he just jumps up, just waits, does the wait. He'd be able to catch him with a back air, up air, pretty much anything to help punish.
We are seeing some happy rolls right now. Nice back air there. 66-0. Phoenix D is thinking to himself, don't SD right now.
He's probably going to try to look for a down throw into to up tilt, trying to put on the pressure.
Phoenix is playing by the ledge with Vin. Vin's trying to push him off stage. Like, hey, can we get a repeat? Repeat of game 1.
Ooh, almost getting the combo.
Mario's really good at breaking up Sonic's combos. I feel like Vin just needs to make those changes to know that, hey, maybe I can only get 1 or 2 hits in.
Mario does have one of the faster forward tilts or neutral airs in the game. I believe at like 4 or 5 frames, so that thing can easily break up combos if you are not on point. Ooh, that was a really close forward smash and a good power chill by Vin.
Oh, I was afraid right there.
That was really close.
Nice up air coming out of Phoenix. That up smash is going to do it. Game 2 goes to Phoenix. Game 1 to Vin. We are going to see a game 3. All right. What do you think that Vin is going to be looking for in a counterpick stage?
As always, like I believe that like the close sides, especially if you have like a back throw, it's very, very beneficial. So probably somewhere like I always love Town and City.
Town and City.
Town and City is probably one of the best stages in my opinion. It's because of the close sides, but they could just go straight back to Battlefield. They could just go straight back to Battlefield.
That comfort run back right there. Very cool of Phoenix D to opt for the down tilt in the middle of that combo instead of going for the re-grab after the up tilt. And those up air, ooh.
That was
Phoenix D, the combo
great
master.
chain of up airs. That down air just stalling Sonic in the air for a little bit. Oh, that was
every single time you see those turnaround F smashes. You think you're safe, but you are definitely not. Vin just can't get a hit in right now. He needs to regain stage control, get on the ground, stay in his shield for a little bit. He's been getting hit a lot. 145 to 19%. Phoenix D does not want to let Vin go.
Oh, that was a very risky dash attack.
Oh,
that was a great forward smash, catching the down air right at the start.
Dude, as Crispy Tacos would say, great awareness right there. Just knowing that down air. There's a little bit of time for you to get that forward smash.
Oh, that was great awareness by Phoenix D. Went for the up tilt, waited, knew he was gonna air dodge afterwards, and just got another down throw up tilt after to follow up.
The momentum is not in Vin's favor right now. He needs to find a way to break up Phoenix D's rhythm so that Vin can get back into this game. They're going for the rolls once again, but Phoenix D ends up getting the grab. 81% onto Sonic.
That's
nice
not
forward
enough.
smash.
Good recovery.
Oh, nice shield there. But Phoenix D is keeping Vin off stage right now.
And that up smash will do the job.
Wow. What? That pressure.
That was some great edge guarding by Phoenix D. Just consistent back airs, keeping him off stage. And he was able to keep him off stage from, I believe it was like 68% all the way to death.
Yes. The pressure coming out of Phoenix down. He was just killing it. I think, Vin probably just doesn't have experience with the mashup, or maybe just doesn't have experience with someone who's so aggressive, who's just so good at, being such a momentum-based player. Phoenix D's just like, I want to do this combo, and I want to make this whole video as a combo video. That's what he's trying to do.
And he did make that entire match a combo video. That string of up airs from down throw.
Oh, yeah. That was crazy, dude.
He had
all those up airs, and then he threw out a back air,
airs.
and then when Vin was coming back, forward smash.
That brought him from 0 to 58.
Yeah.
Oh, that is just way too much percent right there.
Phoenix D is back, ladies and gentlemen. He is back and ready to place higher than 5th. That's what I'm going to say.
Hopefully he's able to break the
break the ceiling?
Yep. Break the ceiling.
Break that ceiling.
Break that first 5th place curse.
Let's see who's going to be up next in... Is this going to be doubles?
Oh, we got...
No, Sean. Sean versus Apology Man.
Ooh.
Yeah. Sean actually lost to Apology Man in
oh, really?
the second versus that Sean attended, I believe.
Ooh.
Since then, Sean has been playing like consistently second or third. Tonight is the night Sean wants to take first. He's been playing a lot more. He's been practicing a lot more. A lot of the people that he's been having trouble with aren't here today.
Oh, that's true.
A lot of visitors have been coming in, taking away that #1 spot from Sean, and he's really looking to get it here today. Let's see if Apology Man can keep that out of Sean's grip. Apology Man being a super, super smart player. I always love to say it. Apology Man's so good at so many games.
It's not fair.
His melee Falco, disgusting. Disgusting. The guy's amazing.
Don't get me started on MVC3, because...
Right?
Oh, that is not... Those unblockable setups are not cool.
Apology Man will pick up any game, put in crazy amounts of work, and he just shows that he's a true competitor. It doesn't matter what game it is.
Yep.
He will just come in, and he will always be a threat in whatever game he goes into. Shoutouts to Marvel.
Is Hakumen in Blaze Blue? Oh my goodness.
Seriously,
oh my goodness. Best Hakumen in the world, probably.
And we have him here today playing Lucario.
I can't wait. I actually have never seen Lucario play. Like,
I've seen a couple matches of his, and he's really good. I mean, he's really good. He's one of the few people that uses Lucario, but one of the things that he's really strong at is he has a very strong neutral. He's a good neutral game. He doesn't get flustered. The momentum usually doesn't shift too much out of his way. Kind of like GP last week, the Wario player who won in Grand Finals. An Apology Man is... He has that competitive spirit, so he doesn't want to lose. He wants to put himself and his opponents to the test every single time they go into a fight. So Sean is definitely the guy that you want to be playing if you want to challenge.
Oh, that was a great forward smash by Sean. Oh, wow. I am learning some new tech right here. That was a good up throw, and apparently you could combo out of it just like that.
A double fair.
Double fair. Then when they're at higher percent, you could combo right into up air. And those B reversal aura spheres.
Yeah, those B reverses are definitely helping out the mobility and movement of Apology Man. So now he's caught up in percent and he's taking a lead.
And right there in his last combo, he was able to catch him with the back of the aura sphere just for that bit of percent, grab him out of it, up throw, and then get a follow-up on it afterwards. This character is just crazy. I haven't seen a Lucario this good since Trella. Well, yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Trella the God. I think Sean right now, he's trying to play Apology Man and not against Lucario.
Oh, and messed up their recovery.
Yeah, using that side B was a problem, but...
Speaking of messing up recoveries...
Flub's game one. Flub's game one right there. But both of these guys just shake it off and they're getting right back into it. Sean using those forward tilts, really, really good shield pressure. Forward tilts are so good in this game. It was Diddy Kong. And once you have them in their shield, following up with that grab, it's always a great option. Sean trying to take control of this game right now, not letting Apology Man kind of get his footing.
I love how Apology Man uses Aura Spheres. Jumps one way, and then he B-reversals back the other way. So he hits him with the back of the Aura Sphere and is able to follow it up with either like a grab, throwing it out, or just rolling away and then creating more space once more. Oh, he's looking for that grab right now so he can combo into his forwarder chains. This is
a dangerous place for both characters. Sean is in a position to take that up throw up air. Ends up winning game one, but Lucario over 100% can kill at 50.
Yep.
He can kill his opponent at 50%.
I'm
with
not
the
okay
side
with
B, with the Aura Sphere,
forward
smash, down smash.
Yeah, his forward smash would be able to kill you at 60.
That is right.
It's something that I am not okay with. That is just ridiculously strong.
It is scary to have Lucario at that high percent, but when you get that down throw up air, if the DI's not right, you're dead. Sean luckily didn't let that match drag out. He took game one, and now they are going into game two, running it back onto UC Smashville.
Yup.
Let's see if Apology Man... I mean, I think that the stage choice, going back to Smashville, that Apology Man is much more mentally involved in making edits versus Sean, rather than, like, character to character. He's thinking about how Sean was playing. He knows that, like, he just lost the neutral a lot. And when you lose the neutral against Diddy, like, in order to beat a Diddy, you have to either capitalize extremely hard with your punishes or win the neutral more than Diddy does. Because every time Diddy wins the neutral, that's down throw, up air, or fair. Diddy has a lot of really strong tools to win the neutral, like throwing out fairs on his shield, spacing them really well. Lucario doesn't have as many options.
No.
Aura Sphere seems to be working out really well. And that percent's only going to get higher.
Ooh. Whoa, that thing kills really early.
Super powerful.
At side B.
Lucario is just so powerful. The higher percent he gets to, with that rage factor as well, Lucario's always been one of the characters that people are like, you know what, watch out for him. Because if you don't kill him, he will kill you so early. 80% is no longer safe. Apology Man has a really solid lead right now.
And already Diddy Kong is really close to that kill percent. Just a couple more Aura Spheres. And I believe right now his Aura Sphere will do about maybe 9-10% uncharged.
Wow, uncharged.
Uncharged. You can just throw out an Aura Sphere right now. And what's worse, that's a slow-moving projectile.
Sean is actually relatively close to kill percent, but not anymore. Now that Lucario's stock has been taken, good footstool into forward smash. Showing a little bit of technology right there. Sean is in a good position.
Oh, that did a lot of percent right there. That did almost 23%. He was at 68 just like 5 seconds ago, and now he's all the way up at 87, 92.
Apology Man is trying to take this game. Diddy Kong already at 98%. That's not too far away for Lucario to kill with the smash attack or a side B. And the more damage that Lucario takes, the more powerful he will become. So this is not the greatest situation for Sean. Great power shield.
That was a great power shield. Oh, that's it.
Yep, side B will kill.
And that was actually a really great side B. He ran away, and then after that, like when you run, you could actually side B in the opposite direction, and he just caught Sean sleeping. And that was the end of the stock.
And you could not sleep on Apology Man. This guy is adapting.
You cannot.
Every game.
Hey, that's not Apology Man. That's Sean.
Oh. There we go. But
Sean looked different for a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
We're back.
Sean looked a little different. All right, the runbacks again. Sean. Okay, so Sean's one of these people where like he doesn't go on tilt. He just gets mad, and when he gets mad, Sean puts the pressure on. Sean just gets offensive. Like he starts being very aggressive. As you can see, he's throwing out a lot of fairs just to rack up percent. He's already got Apology Man at 95, throwing down forward smashes, taking control of the neutral. Sean does not want to lose more than anything. And that, actually no, it's not that he doesn't want to lose, it's that he really wants to win.
That is true.
So, because when you play not to lose, you're probably going to lose.
Yeah.
You're not being offensive enough, you're not pushing for those kills. But Sean is definitely wanting to win right now. Lucario at 106. 120 is a dangerous place to be, as we saw previously in the other matches. But Sean Air has kept his up air fresh.
Oh, that was a great up air.
He kept his up air fresh this whole game. He's been using fair more than up air, more than using his down throw combo, just so that it would be fresh for the kill. Now, Sean's like, okay, I can spend some time to rack up some percent. I need to get this early lead, so the down throw combo is definitely necessary. Ooh.
Oh, that was some
nice spacing.
That was some great pressure there. These B-Stick Aura Spheres are putting in just so much work. Oh.
Apology Man caught throwing out a down smash there.
Oh. That down air into the onto the stage is actually not a bad option. That thing has like no lag at all, if I remember correctly. He'll live.
Sean still had time to get a forward smash out there onto Lucario. Lucario at 76, not in danger of dying. But an Aura Sphere fully charged at point-blank range.
B-Stick Aura Sphere. Like I said before, that thing is just giving Apology Man just some mileage. Right there again, B-Stick Aura Sphere.
13% tacked on. Lucario at 98, if Sean does not use his up air until he's ready for that kill, Lucario will die between, 115, 120. Sean's in a good spot here, but Lucario is very strong. Sean just can't afford... There he goes. Sean could not afford to get hit by pretty much anything else.
No, he could not.
That banana to forward smash guarantees a victory. Good job coming out of both Sean and Apology Man. Very close matches. I love to see when people are pushed to the edge like that. Sean was like, I got to turn it up a level. And he definitely did. Apology Man, his pace completely changed in game 2. And I like that he was figuring out how to play the neutral against Sean, how to mix up and mess up Sean's momentum.
I gotta say, he makes me want to pick up Lucario, because that Lucario looks so fresh.
It's a really, really good Lucario. But Sean just, years and years of experience helped him pull through and end up getting that victory.
That down throw banana just led him to victory right there.
It looks like, though, we are going to be going into grand finals of doubles, where we will have Team Little Boba. Not Little Boba. Little Luma. Not alliteration. Team LL versus UC Smashville.
Yep.
Which is going to be their name forever.
That's their name now. UC Smashville.
Yep. And don't forget, guys, you can tweet me at TheNorCalDC. I will be reading off your shout-outs on Twitter. Tweeter. I want to know who you guys think is going to win. Team Little Luma is going to have to win 2 sets, best of 5, in order to take the grand final set, but it is a possibility. Little Mac Luma looking like the golden team right now.
It is an amazing team. It just has so much stage control. Like with Luma, Rosalina, Little Mac and also Little Mac being able to cross the stage in seconds. It's like, oh, you're on the other side of the stage, I'm going to just dash at you and dash attack.
Yeah.
And he's able to cover like an infinite amount of space.
Little Mac will be everywhere that he can. So, what's going to be interesting here is the red team, they love their stage control. They love to be in control of the stage. They want to be in a situation where Zig is in front, Bulba is just sitting in back, assisting, waiting for moments to take to the air and follow up because, I mean, Bulba has killed quite a many people both off stage and knocking them off the top.
Oh, goodness, yeah, that up smash, and of course against Ness, gravity pull.
Yeah.
Just taking care of his up B.
That's going to make it very difficult for Ness to recover. So, the green team, they are going to... they like to be in people's faces. They like to go for the 2v1s. They like to be right next to each other, putting on damage, trying to get those 2v1 combos that they're widely renowned for.
Yep.
And setting up damage for DSS's back airs. So let's see how these two teams and their different strategies end up colliding against each other now in grand finals. Because before, it ended up in favor of the green team by just a sliver.
It was really close. It went down to a 2v1, and DSS was just able to inch it out, like just by a little bit.
Yep.
We'll see how it goes this time, though.
Well, I feel like I know where they're gonna go. Starting with Battlefield.
Oh, not Smashville.
They all bumped hands, bumped fists.
Yep.
Showing some sportsmanship as they go into game 1. The green team starting off strong, putting on pressure on the red team, doing a lot of damage, just going straight for Zig this time. They know that, I mean, if they rack a percent on Zig, they don't even have to finish off with the kill. They can just throw him off stage and then focus on Boba.
Yeah, well, Boba is already at a respectable amount. He got side beat earlier, and then he got forward smashed by Diddy Kong. So that brought him all the way up to 68%, like in just a few seconds of the match. Oh, there goes Zig. Little max poor recovery, unable to recover from really low.
The green team is playing this, I would say, almost perfectly in retaliation to the style of the red team. 3 high being Diddy can go in on Zig with a banana, and that's going to stop Zig. It's going to shut down a lot of his options. Whereas then 3 high, not 3 high, then DSS will go in on Rosaluma, who always is usually sitting in the back, not being pressured. Pushing Little Mac off stage and then being able to 2v1 Boba, that's working really, really well.
It is working extremely well. Yeah, no, they're just doing multiple 2v1s back and forth.
They are keeping the pressure on right now. Green team is saying, hey, it might have been close in that other set, but this one's going to be a landslide victory.
This is definitely a stage that the red team does not want to bring them back to.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult for Zig to work. Whereas DSS and 3 high, they love platforms. That just gives them more opportunity everywhere they go.
Oh, that was a good conversion by the red team. But they still have to break. They're still 1 stock down, so they still have a lot of work to do.
Boba really likes to go and attack people in zones where people are usually very comfortable. When going in for a recovery, Boba can cover so much space with that down air. And Rosalina is pretty big. Like, she covers a lot of space. But when it comes down to who has overall pressure right now, the green team is ahead 4 stocks to 1, and the red team need to change up their style because pressuring, being able to win in the one-on-one means that you get to control the 2v1.
You do.
You win the one-on-one, and then you get to decide to go into a 2v1 situation rather than, you know, trying your best to defend yourself. You can go on the offensive.
Oh, that was a great down smash, at least by Boba, trying his best to turn this around, but
Boba's got a lot of stocks to take if he's gonna get a victory for the red team.
There goes his PK fires.
Rosalina does have a really, really good recovery, but it is not safe if you do not grab the ledge. You have so much lag drifting around in the air. Boba is on the ledge, stuck between the 2 members of the green team. DSS very patiently gets up beat just right, makes it back. But Boba has the pressure right now, taking another stock off the green team. It's now 2-1. Boba has a lot of
doing
options.
Work. Oh, he has to look out for that up air though by Diddy Kong.
Oh, Luma's no longer present. Boba has to wait it out. 134% tacked on to Boba. He can come back to the ledge with getting invincibility as long as he does end up getting hit by DSS.
Oh, that's it.
But the back throw, I mean, if that gap wasn't so huge, I think the red team would have had a chance there, but the green team knows that in doubles, it's kind of like, I mean, any character that's going to have a bad recovery, you're going to have to focus them and then just keep the other opponent completely blocked off by putting pressure on them. The green team is so good at the 1v1 that they can control the match by keeping Zig off stage, and then Rosaluma doesn't get, you know, that free pressure that she usually gets by having Zig on her team.
Yeah, she makes an incredible stock tank, but it's not worth being a stock tank if your partner just gets gimped over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
All right, well, it looks like game 2. We're going to have Boba and Zig picking their counter pick stage. Lilac Cruise is a notoriously bad stage for Team UC Smash.
Oh my goodness.
But I think it would be even worse for Zig. Zig would not be able to side B to the stage, and his up B might miss if the stage tilts just a little bit.
Yeah, no one likes Twilight Cruise, unfortunately. It's a horrifying counter pick. But we are going to Gamer.
Oh, it looks like this is not the stage that they wanted to go to.
We are not. Just once. And the red team.
Just a misclick there.
And the red team wins. All right.
Boba gets up going, hey, we banned. As if they just won the game. But Boba's such a great sport. Really chill guy. Zig too. Actually, all four of these guys are just really cool to hang out with.
They're all awesome guys.
They're all super talented. Like, I'm really loving the fact that these teams get to go at it and just fight, try to adapt. I just love me some doubles, man. Can I just be honest? I just love me some doubles.
Doubles is just so fun. There's just so much going on in doubles. And there's so many aspects to it.
Yeah, man, these guys are... Man, these guys are just not letting each other go. They're not letting this game go. They're saying, hey, look, red team, we're going to put the pressure on them. You may have won the first game, and it may have been pretty convincing, but we are in grand finals, and we are here to win. We're not going to let this go. Little Mac does have the KO punch set up and ready. Is he going to try and use it on Toph? On our 3-high? Nope, he ends up losing that KO punch. Red team's in a little bit of a bad situation here. On this stage, interesting choice. Back throw from DSS is going to be even stronger.
Yeah.
And also, if Boba doesn't get straight to the ledge with her up Bs, see that?
Yep.
Down smash is just going to end up closing it out. Disjointed hitboxes are so good in this game. While the ledge mechanics making it so that Boba could get the right ledge through the stage. Green team has a slight advantage here. And they are putting the pressure on Boba, knowing that Boba's the stock tank. They don't have to worry about it because Zig can't go in just blasting out, you know, like tilts and smash attacks in fear of killing Boba. So I like how the green team's switching up their focus here.
Switching on to Rosalina and Luma.
Zig, though, he gets control of the stage again. Red team is where they want to be, taking control. That really, really good gravity. Gravity, the gravity of that move. That claw interfering with the match a little bit.
That claw does not like DSS at all. I noticed the ship has attacked him a few times whenever they've gone here, like every single time.
The stocks are tied. KO punch is taken off of Zig. And now Zig is trying to recover back on the stage as well as Boba.
Oh, there goes Luma. Oh, no, that was a terrible recovery.
The stage has no curve. Oh, and DSS just grabs and holds Zig in the laser. It's a 2v1. Little Mac might be able to do it if he can stay on the stage, but the red team finds themselves in this situation a little too often.
Oh, my goodness. That was
forward smash into... Oh, okay. DSS said, oh, okay.
He just got juggled that entire stock. And there was not really much that he could have done about that either.
Yo, the green team, UC Smashville, these guys have just gotten better every week, and now they're looking to 3-0. The team that took them to Game 5 in Winners Finals.
They're looking to 3-0 them.
They are looking to 3-0, but we cannot sleep on Team Little Luma.
No,
because Little Luma was in this situation in Winners Finals before. They were down 0-2.
Yep.
Came back with 2. Ended up losing the last game due to probably really just flubs because it was 2v1. They had all the potential in the world to win.
They did.
But Now the green team just looks to be winning really strong. Hopefully, the green team is looking to keep that momentum, and the red team needs to break it apart. Let's go into game 3.
Oh, we're going to Castle Siege. This is an interesting pick right here. The, again, really low ceiling, close sides, and of course the second transformation also having a walk-off.
The second transformation, actually, I don't think that any part of this stage, other than the third transformation, is good for the red team. It's just so hectic. Zig is going to have a very, very hard time.
This is true.
And Boba can't really control the stage when everything is changing. But if this was a counter pick of the red team, they still got another stage to choose. If the green team stays in the air, they don't have anything to worry about from Zig. Zig would have to come up to them. I feel like Boba needs to put on more pressure when the green team's trying to pull off these 2v1 combos. Zig is taking a lot of damage from these grab combos, and then either member of the green team follows up in the air.
That's true, and the green team has just so much follow-up potential with up airs from both of them. Ooh.
Wow, though. Zig is never afraid to take a stock. Boba either. It's actually in favor of the red team right now.
Wow. And Little Mac still has his KO punch.
He's definitely going to lose it with a move like that. Oh, 3 high. Almost took a stock from Zig, but Boba's always going down there to save Zig's life. They can't afford to lose the stock right now. Yeah. They have a really nice lead, and leaving Boba alone would mean a lot of percent tacked on for the green team. Oh, Zig ran in a little bit too early, getting hit with that forward smash from 3 high. 3 high is really looking, he's been really good at closing out stocks and retaining some of his own. That was an issue that he had in prior weeks, but now he's been getting a lot better at it. These guys have been spending time in the lab.
Oh, and there's a forward smash by oh no, that was a transformation. Taking Zig's life.
I knew that was going to be an issue for Zig here, because if you get caught in one of those transformations, he does not have the jumps or up B that's going to give him the space that he needs. Oh, Toph ends up getting hit.
Wow.
With that magnet. It is going to be 3 high versus both members of the red team. He does have a good opportunity here, being that Rosaluma is at 97%. On certain stage transformations, like this one, a down throw up air will kill Boba. But when they get to that second part of the stage like this one, it's going to be very, very difficult. He's going to have to play to the sides, hope to get a grab, follow up with some kind of aerial.
Oh, but a dash attack will end out the stock.
The red team ends up winning on their counter pick, showing once again that they're not going to get 3-0'd by these opponents here. Oh, man. Well, next up, it's going to be the counter pick of UC Smashville. I wonder where they'll go.
Yeah.
It's always a mystery. But I feel like the red team played that game really well. That stage was something that they were prepared for. And as we go back to Smashville, UC Smashville now gets to play on a stage that they're extremely comfortable on. They won game 1 and 2, lost 3 by a bit. Let's see if the comfort of their home can give them what they need to win this set. One more win means they win Grand Finals.
And wow, they are at a great lead right now. 3 high is the only one who's taking percent right now. Well, they've only taken a little bit of percent in total compared to the red team.
Just a bit. But oh, Boba ends up team attacking.
Oh, wow.
Zig and an up air from Ty Lee, 3 high. He's going to take out that stock. Now, as there are low percents across the board, Little Mac is at a bad deficit. Oh, great teamwork and awareness there.
Both green team just trying to edge guard Boba. Oh, but that up air is going to close out the stock.
This is this is their home. The green team is feeling very, very comfortable here. The red team is going to have to reset their pace and get into that spot that they like, where Zig is just putting on pressure in front. But the green team likes to go and get the red team into a sandwich position so that no member of the red team can sit back and keep off the pressure. That up air is going to kill. And Little Mac with the great up smash takes the first stock off of DSS, but it is 3 stocks to 5 right now. Diddy Kong at high percent. He's sticking to the back. Boba and Zig getting into that comfort position, letting Zig stay out in the front. But Boba actually takes point.
It's just that Zig could not find a way to get in right there.
Zig's been taking a lot of damage. He can't do much against projectiles, especially PK Fire and the banana.
Yeah, and the two of them combined, he will not be able to do it at all. Oh, no.
Zig ends up losing a stock. It is 4-2 right now. Oh, and Boba misses the up B.
That is really unfortunate. This is probably going to be the end of it for
and we have a Little Mac who just got stage spiked ever so slightly. 3-1 in favor of UC Smashville. They finally take grand finals. They ended up winning doubles for the first time. It's been like a 4 or 5 week uphill battle for these guys, facing off against so many good teams, and they finally clutch out the victory. Good job. Good job, UC Smashville.
Good job, UC Smashville.
Good stuff. And for Little Boba, I mean, they did a good job. I think that they were just kind of stuck in one form of play. They said if we have stage control and we have Zig in front and Boba in the back, we know what to do and we look like a top-tier team, which they are.
Yeah.
But when you get them outside of that strategy, outside of that zone, they ended up getting stuck and taking so much percent, they really didn't know how to react when they were under pressure.
Which is a shame to see.
Yep. But they've always got next week. They can go grind out some games in the lab, and they can be back. Hopefully come back to Grand Finals next week and show us what they got. Sure. But I believe up next, we got more singles matches.
Ooh, Phoenix D going back on the stream.
Phoenix D
versus Snorlax Blocks.
You know why they call him Phoenix D? Because after he knocks you out, you're going to need that Phoenix down. You're going to need that Phoenix down. Yep.
Or that's when he forward airs you. He just sends it down.
This is actually going to be a Mario Ditto, I believe. Oh, no. Snorlax is going Kirby.
Oh, yeah, no. Snorlax Blocks is definitely known for his Kirby around here. And, I don't like Kirby. His crouch, lowest crouch in the game. Like, Kirby versus Zero Suit, almost none of Zero Suit's attacks are able to hit Kirby at all.
I feel like Kirby is really good, except for the fact that Kirby does not have a way in on his opponents. No. He cannot engage.
That is the biggest downside to Kirby.
He has no option for engage. His dash attack is so laggy on shield. It has so much wrong with it that it's very easy to punish. And Mario, he has fireballs. If he ever needs to disengage, he can do it. He can keep percent and he can keep on pressure, and Kirby doesn't have a way in. His jumps take a long time to get in, dash attacks, not so great. So, we'll see what happens. If Snorlax has mastered this character, and he knows what to do here, then we'll see some impressive play. But
I hope so, too.
Phoenix D is known to put on the pressure and keep people from being able to do what they want to do. Phoenix D's all about those combos. He's all about that pressure. And let's see what Snorlax is all about.
Fortunately, though, that Mario was a really small character, and he should be able to hit Kirby with pretty much every single one of his moves.
Nice tilt combos coming out of Snorlax there. Good spacing, just using that down tilt.
Down tilt's pretty good in this game, especially because it can trip. And if it trips, it leads into a forward smash, which is what Snorlax Blocks wanted there.
Oh, but in the air, Mario is just dominating. Phoenix D has been known to have great aerial combos, and when he has platforms, that just makes it a lot easier for Phoenix D to follow up. He can land on the ground and hit you with another attack. Snorlax seems to be doing really well when he has an opportunity to return to the neutral, but once Phoenix D gets you out off of the stage, he does not want to let you come back. He tries to put you back out there and basically continue the combo video that's going on in his mind.
Oh yeah, Phoenix D is just keeping him off stage the entire time, not letting him touch the ground. And surprisingly, Kirby does really, really well when he's close to the ground. And he's really light, which is another...
That forward smash does not have that disjoint that Phoenix D has with his own. So very, very good spacing there coming out of Phoenix. Snorlax, I think the only problem he's really having is he can't approach. It's very, very hard for Kirby to approach. He has to wait for Mario to come in, use shield, or try and retreat with a grab. Phoenix D loves going for those fairs. Oh, Phoenix ends up getting forward smashed by Snorlax, giving him the double. Taking that first stock off of Phoenix. Kirby at 64 and Mario only at 6. Hopefully Snorlax can get back into his comfort zone. Put on some pressure. Very nice grab.
He is definitely putting some pressure back onto a Phoenix D though, keeping him in the air, trying to make sure he doesn't touch the ground. Where Kirby wants to be, surprisingly, he has not a bad ground game.
Snorlax is doing exactly what Phoenix D was doing to Snorlax. He was pushing out Phoenix D, making sure that every time Phoenix wanted to come back in, Snorlax has some hitboxes ready to go, but air dodging into that forward smash is not going to win you that game. Phoenix D takes game 1. Snorlax did a pretty good job there of coming back. Like, he had the lead for a moment there, but when you're coming back onto the stage, one thing that I think a lot of people have been having a problem with is you don't have to approach your opponent.
Nope.
You're Kirby. You can jump above them. You can go to the top platform. You can go to the platform above. And even if you end up getting hit with some kind of aerial, at least you're not getting forward smashed out of the game.
And I'm surprised he just didn't shoot for the edge.
Yeah.
That was his first, it would have been his first time grabbing the edge, and he would have gotten all 5 of his jumps back. He could have gone for the edge, jumped out, and then gone for a top platform, or just camped out in the air, wait for him to mess up, and then land, get his jumps back. That was a lot he could have done.
A lot of options, and hopefully he ends up working with those, because Snorlax does have a good chance of winning this game if he makes a couple of edits there.
Oh yeah, for sure. And he takes him to Town and City.
One thing, though, is that Phoenix is such a momentum-based player, that once he gets that first game, he has that fire. And he's going to do everything he can to keep that pressure on. And it'll feel like you're playing the same game, you know? Like, the first game never ended. He wants to keep putting pressure on you. Nice combo. Down throw into fair.
Yep.
Coming out of Snorlax, I believe if you don't end up DIing that out, that will follow up.
Oh yeah, if you DI that away, there's no way that Kirby should be able to follow that up. If you DI towards him, however, of course, it'll result as followed, as you see right there.
Snorlax isn't playing as safe on Phoenix's shield, and that's resulting in a lot of grabs for Phoenix. And as we said,
up B off of the top.
If you're trying to come back to the stage, Phoenix D is there. 61% and counting on Mario. Kirby at 0 on his last stock. Could be his last stock of winners if he doesn't end up kind of pulling it together right now.
Oh, he was trying to go for a read right there.
Snorlax is really just trying to find an opening right now, but Phoenix is not giving it to him. Oh, that up B.
It almost took him off the top.
That is just scary. Knowing that now Phoenix is opening up his options a little bit, saying, hey, in the first game I didn't do this, but now you're not used to it. I'm going to follow up with those up Bs, and it has a, if not just putting on damage, it might even kill.
Oh, he's just trying to go for grabs right now because everything he does on shield or on block just gets This gets hit out.
Phoenix gets back aired in the face for that up B. Lots of lag on the landing of that. Kirby is at 102. Phoenix has a fresh stock. Kirby does have an opportunity if he can get Mario off stage and just go for some back airs to push him out. But that Scorpion Sting ends up taking the game. Phoenix 2-0 Snorlax blocks and moves ahead. Phoenix. He rose again. He came back from his little hiatus, which I'm glad that he did because he's a great guy to have around and a really fun player to watch. He's back. He's doing really, really well so far. He's still in winners. And next up, it looks like we're going to have Boba Tapioca versus 3 High? I think 3 High. That's
3 High. Ooh, this should be an interesting match.
That's going to be a good match because these guys have been going at it in the 1v1 in doubles. I love seeing people who are fighting 1v1 in doubles go into a situation where they're like, hey, but see me. See me by yourself. I'm tired of this 2v2 stuff. See me. So this is going to be one of those times.
1v1 me.
Yeah. 1v1 me IRL. Let's do this. But 3 High, you know, he has been playing Diddy. His doubles performances have been outshining his singles performances.
That is true.
He's been placing 9th relatively often. But we saw a lot better play out of him in doubles. So, you know, maybe that just means he's been grinding out a lot more games, and that'll really assist him in singles.
Well, especially if he's been training with a DSS.
Yeah.
Who has been placing like 3rd, 4th, 5th.
He's been placing fairly well. So, Boba, though, just giggling and smiling over there.
They look like they're having a good time. They're going to have a good time with this set. They know each other. They know each other's playstyles fairly well.
Boba always looks like he's having fun, man. Like, look at that face. That dude is always having fun. And then he put on the deadpan. Like, he's like, okay,
serious time
to body this man. All right. Now, the interesting thing about this match, I feel like whoever is above the other character loses. Just hands down.
Yes.
Both Rosa
for sure.
and Diddy have really, really good aerials, very strong aerial combos. They're just both trying to throw each other up in the air and continue that combo from above because those options, especially Boba having Luma and that additional knockback, it's going to be very strong.
And Luma just covers so much space, especially if you do the jabs with Rosalina and Luma. Luma actually goes out for... Whoa, that is some new tech that I have not seen before. Apparently, Boba just kept holding the A button, and Luma was able to move around. And, yeah, Rosalina was able to move around while Luma was able to hold that spot right there. That was interesting. I have never seen that. Some new tech coming out.
Pretty cool. I actually learned a bit about this matchup the other day.
Oh, really?
And Diddy does beat Rosaluma, but it's fairly close. Diddy has the ability to just throw out fares in front of Rosaluma, and that will both kill Luma and be really, really safe for Diddy, because Luma's only going to make it so that Diddy can extend that hitbox. It's going to be out a little bit longer since it's hitting someone. But right now, 3 High does have an advantage on stage, although he is down a stock. Boba's been really smart about just waiting out Luma, and he's trying to keep this lead. Being at 110, up air is still going to kill off of a down throw.
Yeah, he is not letting 3 High get in at all. And, oh, Luma, bodyguard Luma, taking the banana to the face, not caring because it's a floating entity. 3
High definitely is putting the pressure on Boba right now. Banana to down smash. 26% tacked on to 3 High. That's not so bad. He has an opportunity to come back here, but
up smash.
Boba's so good at just racking up percent. Boba knows when to counterattack or when to just put out a hitbox when he has Luma in front, knowing that Rosa's not going to get hit. It's not going to take any percent.
Luma is gone. If you hit Luma like when she is close to the stage or close to an edge, just one single hit will knock her off. And Luma and Rosalina will have to wait another additional 13 seconds in order to get Luma back.
Looks like that time is up, and now 3 High needs to keep this lead if he wants to win this game. When Boba has Luma, Boba is a terrifying person to play against.
Oh yeah, for sure. Luma is just such a good character in general. Just Luma. He's able to do a lot of work.
This is a scary, scary part of the game right now where, Luma is lost, and Rosalina is a little bit higher in percent, but both of these characters can kill each other right now.
Yeah, Boba does not have the kill potential that he has without Luma.
3 High ends up throwing out a forward air that takes out the first match.
He called his roll, too, knew that he would roll back, and on the cooldown of the roll, got him with a forward air, and that ended the match. Which also explained why Boba went pretty horizontally.
Yeah, he definitely did. I think he was expecting a grab, but ended up getting fared, and that DI was not right. So that's going to be the stock and the game. Let's see how Game 2 goes and what stage they're going to go to. I'm really interested. I don't know what stages would 100% benefit Rosaluma, or what Boba is looking for in particular.
Well, because the things that benefit Rosaluma also benefit Diddy Kong. Again, Rosalina and Luma want to kill you off of the top most of the time. But so does Diddy Kong. And Rosalina Luma is a fairly light character, unfortunately. Very, very floaty, very, very light.
Yeah. Not being able to get back to the ground quickly is an issue for floaties. And you want to get back to the ground quickly versus Diddy Kong.
Oh, yeah.
Because when you have Luma in front of you, Diddy Kong's options are so shut down.
Yes.
He can't use Banana.
Yep.
A lot of smash attacks will be misspaced. And grabs are a bit more difficult because then you'll have Luma right there to end up breaking you out. So
yeah, there is almost nothing that Diddy Kong could really do about that.
All right, let's see what the counter pick's gonna be.
He's definitely thinking long and hard on this. It's because all the stuff that benefits Rosalina and Luma benefit Diddy Kong as well.
Yeah. I would love to see some Delfino.
Ooh.
But I feel like we're going to see a Omega. Delfino? Oh.
Delfino. Ooh, good guess.
Good read.
Good guess. Good read.
All right, we are going into Game 2. First game was in 3 High's favor. This is still only a best of 3, so 3 High wins again. That is going to be the victory. On this stage, like Mr. Pink, you were saying, both of these characters want to kill off the top. Boba being very smart, sharking underneath the stage, so that that up air, which can follow up into another up air, can start off a combo.
You know,
Luma is a lot of trouble for Diddy Kong.
You know, people are still not DIing that down throw correctly from Diddy Kong.
That's true.
At the higher percent, you want to start DIing away. Because
I believe at low percent it's you DI
towards
behind him, and then higher percent you DI in front of him.
At the low percent, you want to DI towards him because then he will only be able to get a single up air on you.
Okay.
But if you but at the higher percents, like what Boba was at right now, you want to start DIing away from him.
But so that poor DI from that fair is going to put Boba in a bad position.
Oh, yeah.
Diddy isn't at very high percent. And if 3 High keeps focusing on taking out Luma, it's going to be really hard for Boba to get those early kills with up air. Oh, Luma is just off in a corner.
Yeah. If you're getting comboed as Rosalina and you just sent Luma off, try and cover some space.
See, 3 High's being really smart about staying away from Boba when coming down from above, because that's just going to give Boba the opportunity that he wants. Whoever ends up winning the neutral, popping the other up into the air, is going to get that opportunity. The ceiling is so...
Oh, my goodness. Luma coming back and taking 3 High off at the top of the stage.
Boba was ready with that. He had a stone-cold face when that happened.
Oh my goodness.
What?
What percent was he at?
What?
Wait, what?
See, when those stages are changing,
The ceiling lowered.
Rosaluma can kill people at such early percent when they're both together. And that basically where you see the stage end, that's where it ends. There's no like extra space. It's like 3 inches of extra
I saw
space.
3 High die, and I looked at you for like a split second, and I look again, and he's dead. What?
Boba Tapioca.
Boba Tapioca, that was absolutely amazing.
That man had the sickest play. He straight up went in there. Luma came back, got the up air while Rosa was still flying off to the side. Then the stage transforms. He gets the single up air, reads the air dodge, gets the second up air, game. He took out 2 stocks in 2 seconds.
I know what I'm banning every single time.
I'm never playing Boba on that.
Oh no, never, ever.
He's like, hey, you want to play some friendlies? Not on Delfino. That is the rule.
Delfino, Elroy saw it. But
3 High saying, okay, stage. No more high ceilings. I'm just going to play the Diddy Kong. And, I mean, the stage doesn't have, it's very, very normal, very neutral. It's not a stage that has, like, crazy blast zones or anything in the way. It's just a straight all-out brawl. Which means that 3 High just thinks he can win the neutral. And that's some confidence there. Good
that
reverse,
was a
knowing that
great reverse.
Boba's up airs are a thing to be feared and respected.
Yeah, especially with Luma there. That up air will kill you. Luma covering all that space.
Oh, 3 High not using that mobility, aerial mobility he has with B reverse. Ended up getting forward smash. That really, really good spacing that Rosalina has. That forward smash. Boba is at 100 and tacking on percent to 3 High. 3 High really needs to close out this stock now or he is in a bad situation.
That is true. Boba is able to tack on just so much percent with down throws and the up airs. And of course, Luma is just able to follow it up like relentlessly. Covers so much space.
Oh, this is not looking good for 3 High. Boba is just controlling the stage. That forward smash killed at 68%.
That was ridiculous.
Wow. I really feel like 3 High lost all the momentum when Boba ended up getting those kills in game 2. And Boba just played his game. He controlled space, which we saw in doubles is his mastery. The guy has skills.
Yeah, 3 High.
CE Boba. That's why he is sponsored, y'all. We just saw why. Joe said, hey, anybody got any questions? Watch that set.